Hey there, beautiful people. It's always a pleasure to have you on my channel. Thanks for stopping by. So, has it ever happened to you that you see a movie and get so impressed by some characters that you start acting like them in real life? Or you start imitating the habits of numerous people you look up online every day? Isn't it something to think about that how you involuntarily pick up habits and traits from other people just by looking at them repeatedly? Well, it's how our brain works. Let me show you how our brain responds to such information. So, there is this region in our brain called superior temporal gyrus, and somewhere in the back of the mind, about here, is the vision center of the brain called the visual cortex. So, whenever something inspires you, there is a preparation of alpha waves in the optical center, and right after that, there is a surge of gamma waves from the anterior superior temporal gyrus. For the purpose of this video, let's just understand that gamma waves are between the frequency of 38 to 42 kHz, so they are higher frequency brain waves and are related to peak concentration and higher level of cognitive functions. You might be aware of the term brain plasticity, that is, brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new connections between the brain cells called the neurons, and these connections are known as synapses. This is some information that we will come back to in a while. So, when you come across any post on Instagram or a movie or a book or a YouTube video for that matter, you start forming connections with that piece of content depending on how your brain reacts to that information. And through repeated exposure, your brain forms synapses through which any information of such kind is processed in the future. Because remember, your brain loves the shortest paths, which are the least resistance routes. Going through a study by vrcole.co.uk on effects of advertising on the brain, I came across the importance of repetition. The study clearly states that the more often we repeat an event, the stronger those synapses become. When a new event is paired with something familiar, synapses are built up faster. And that is how we learn through association. That is exactly why most of the commercial advertisements are so annoyingly repetitive, and still you remember them throughout your life. Similarly, if you repeatedly expose yourself to any content, good or bad, it will cause a change in your behavior in the long run. So, the kind of content that you are exposing yourself to will cause a long-term effect on your behavior. My point behind all this explanation is that we live and breathe in the age of information. It's the food for our brain. So, isn't it wise for you to filter out what you see, hear, and read on a daily basis? So, get this analogy. Since you become what you see, you cannot become what you cannot see. From now on, you should try to read, hear, and see what adds to your personality and behavior, and try and cut out things that don't make you better than what you already are. After all, this life is all we have, so why waste it? Be responsible when choosing the things that you end up spending your time on. In short, take control of what you are and will be. And remember, it's never too late to get a good thing going. Life's beautiful, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Till then, bye!